Holy moly. Okay. How do I know if he's in that state? That's really cool. I need some way of tracking that better.
That brings our business to a close, Madam Consul. Any last words?
Yes. Gloat. Maniac. I hope you lose your mind. Writhe in agony. You can run from your pain all you want. It'll only happen again. No matter how much you fight, no matter how many lives you take.
Now that's what I'd call a sore loser.
Even if it works out the same,
Yep.
I have to fight against it. This pain. However many times.
So you want to provide some context? No? Never ever? Never ever ever?
The look on your face tells me you want to ask something.
You knew about all this from the start? About Mobius? About how the people of this world are born, all that? Since before you even met us? All along?
Can I tell you a story? It's from a ridiculously long time ago. A time all but gone from memory. Today, soldiers fight and scrabble to survive for 10 years. All to be blessed with the honor of the homecoming ritual. But once, there was a time when there was no such thing as a homecoming ritual.
You what? I've never heard this before.
I did just say, it's all but gone from memory. Even so, there was a ceremony for those soldiers who reached homecoming age. Do you know what would happen? A consul would end them personally. No offseers to be seen. In other words, an execution.
What? Execution? What the spark for?
I mean, is the homecoming that much different?
It sounds better if you call it a ceremony to offer up the light of a person's life. But really, all that awaited them was a death much more humiliating than if they'd fallen to an enemy's blade.
But that doesn't make any sense. And why do you know any of this?
She's just like really old somehow?
Wait. No way. You don't mean...
This scar on my neck. I didn't always have this, you know. It starts appearing as I get older, along with memories of that day and the pain. Each time I remember thinking one thing. This isn't how it's supposed to be.
So like a past life she experienced it, and the memories are haunting her now?
I didn't go through all this fighting for it to end like this. And another lovely gift. The pain keeps getting worse and worse. It'll become unbearable as homecoming nears. Until finally I go mad from the pain, and then...
I didn't... How many times have you had to go through this? Do you know?
Uni. I know to you it must have seemed like I just spout nonsense and try to look cool. But really, I just want to escape. Escape the feeling that death is wrapped around my throat, ready to take me. So, there you have it. All I want is to die in the time and place that I choose.
Interesting. I got that part right. The exploration of someone who has died over and over again and those memories of death are haunting them. Like psychologically to like a traumatic, deep-seated level. That's an interesting exploration.
That's basically it. Yeah, maybe I really am just a coward.
Ashira. Wow. Now I get why you asked me if I'd kill you.
You must have thought I was a fool. But you see, Uni, it would mean more to me. Much more than any of the deaths I've gone through until now.
I'll do it. No need to convince me any further.
Thank you. This way I can finally move on without any regrets.
However, under one condition. If I'm gonna kill you, I go too. You gotta take me with you.
Huh? Sorry, run that past me again?
Ooh, even got her off guard. Well, it'll force her to live until they're both ready, basically, right? It'll give her an excuse and a way that she's chosen, as well as a purpose to continue on in the time until that day comes.
Oh, just forget it. Shut up. I know I'm sounding like an idiot. But guess there's no help in that. I've sort of realized you're the same as me.
I'm the same as you.
So you won't hear any crap like, you gotta tough it out, you gotta live on. Or, anything's better than dying. Not from me, of all people. I'd just rather help you find the right place where you can end things. And if I mess that up, I'll just have to kick your bucket myself. But you've got to do the same for me, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Deal?
Uni, do you remember?
Enough.
But Ashira,
Just the one time.
both of our lives, they don't belong to just us, you know.
Yeah, this is a really...
You've got me there.
This is a really touchy subject that you gotta... Like, the writers have to dance a really fine line on this
You've put
subject.
me in a bind.
Of all things.
Guess I can't go dying just yet.
I mean, my general thought on it is, as much as there may be pain, suffering, and whatnot, there's a line from Doctor Who is the show I grew up watching a lot, and it feels weird to reference it here. But there's a line from that in an episode that deals with a bit of this topic in its same way. Obviously a different context to it, but there's a line from that I really do feel is true. Life's sort of like a pile of good and bad things. The good things don't necessarily make the bad things go away, but the bad things don't make the good things go away either. And if you can add a bit more to those good things day after day, then there's always a reason to take that step into that next day, right? A little bit more. A little bit more. To just experience life, right? That's my opinion on it. Sure. Everyone's had their thoughts and troubles as they've grown up, so. Everyone's had their contemplations throughout growing up or dealing with tough times and stuff like that. Maybe not in... I'm not saying anything about myself in that regard, just, you know. It's something that everyone has their own opinion on, is just what I'm saying. I don't want to imply anything incorrect, right?
Feels good, doesn't it?
Well, welcome back to fighting with the group, Cher. One thing I think really helped me, and I don't know when I got it in that fight, is no, accessories. Crystal earrings. Fills chain attack gauge slightly on art execution, which, when I have a bunch of AoEs attacking me and I just have so many art after art after art after art after art, I think it actually just builds it up really quickly relative. And I'm not sure if I doing the fusion arts only counts as one or not, or if I'd actually be advantageous to doing that less and splitting them up in that strategy. But it's an interesting thought, at least. So, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end this for the day, at the very least. We're,
You line 'em up,
progressing
I'll knock 'em
forward
down.
little by little, right? So, I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with at least one more Ascension quest.
Let me get this straight. You want me to talk the defense squad into issuing you a transporter? You're dreaming, young lady. Out of the question.
Please, sir. It would only be for a short time.
I don't suppose this is one of the Elders' requests?
No, it's nothing to do with her. Jensen.
Good timing, us.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Ah, Elder. You came at the right time. Can you make these knuckleheads see sense? I mean, it's good that they're so enthusiastic. Can you get it through to them that we've got problems enough in the city already?
Everyone's all fighting to the best of their ability. I don't see the problem here myself.
Don't see the problem? We don't have a damned clue when the next Mobius raid hits us, and you don't see the problem.
Come on now, Garrett.
What we should be looking at right now is tightening our defenses and protecting the city. We can leave Mobius to Ouroboros.
Sounds like you're trying to overturn the Senate's orders.
I'm just offering a bit of advice here. Just saying there's no point throwing good resources after bad.
Sorry, I totally expected him to say, I am the Senate.
Hey, with all due respect.
Don't you get it? You folks just haven't got what it takes to go against Mobius.
What?
You've got to accept reality. Otherwise, you're throwing your lives away for nothing.
For nothing. Everyone's fighting to keep people like you alive, and you call that nothing.
You think you can trade in your life and change the world? You think it's that simple?
But if we do nothing, then nothing will change.
You fill the youngsters up with fine ideas, then send them out to the slaughter. Yeah, some talent that is.
We don't force our way of life on anyone. They're the ones who decide.
Let me ask you then. Did you choose for yourself? You chose his life personally, did you? Your husband must be rolling in his grave.
That's, yeah. Presumptuous. To say the least.
My brother is dead. He won't regret anything anymore.
You trying to mock me?
If it came across like that, I'm sorry. But bringing up the dead to prove a point, is that really something a Doyle would do?
Ugh.
All right. You gonna tell me what that was all about?
Oh, it's no big deal, really.
Thanks. But I'll be the judge of how big a deal it is or isn't, Jensen.
Are you telling me that as Elder?
Jensen.
If you aren't pulling rank, then please believe me. I'm not a kid anymore. Olive, plan B.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
You want to grab a bite to eat? I haven't eaten a thing since this morning. It'd be great to have some company.
Someone say eat! Time for tasties!
Wind it in, Manana.
Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then.
Truly the most dire of truly the most
so that's how
dire
they're
of
doing.
thingamabobs for developing into that fire. No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking like, oh my goodness, we have this in-depth discussion and whatnot. Okay, let's get tasty food afterwards. Yes.
Can second helping fit in tummy of Manana?
Manana not even had first yet.
Eat whatever you like. My treat. Keep bringing it out, will ya? Gotcha!
A good thing you have supply enough to handle that.
Ah.
Wonder, is this like it's a society and whatnot? Is entirely capitalist sort of driven, where they'll just sell what people are willing to buy, or is it more like because of the nature of their situation? Oh, hey, Mwamba. We're just seeing him walk around still. Or is it more, you know, that typical thingamabob, where you have all the thingamabobs and stuff? And other thingamabobs, because thingamabobs.
Where do I start?
Socialism! That's the word for it, where they, like, divvy up resources, or fascism, or whichever one that takes away the power from the market. Right-wing or left-wing methods of that.
I knew there were a few people whose hearts weren't really in the fight against Mobius, but I'm not sure I understand why they're so openly bitter about it.
Please don't judge him too harshly.
I could see someone actively, especially since he brought up the dead, basically blame the deaths that they do have on a pointless fight, and that would make someone bitter.
Garrett just wants to protect his family.
His family.
Right. He has kids, just like I do. That's why he can't forgive me. I did something no parent should ever do.
But why? What did you...
Sending your children into battle. What mother would do that? But this is the life I chose. The day my husband died, I chose to take the mantle of Elder and lead the city.
Remind me, a husband is...
Someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica.
So, after you lost your husband, did you become who you wanted to be?
I did. I wanted to put an end to the war with Mobius, and to build a way of life that everyone in this world truly deserves. That's what the 6 houses are working towards, and that's what I want as well.
Oh, sorry to keep you. Here it is. The house special. Aqua Pazza alla City.
Thanks.
Oh, looks banging!
Actually, there's something I've been curious about. Like, being elder or being a mother. Do you have to choose one or the other?
Guess it's like becoming the commander of a colony or something?
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you take on that role, you're responsible for every single person that lives there. So being elder means Gondor can't get special treatment, even though she's my daughter.
Sounds like a tough break.
Boss, got something you might like to hear. We confirmed an unauthorized transport leaving the city. It's piloted by Jansen and his crew.
What's its heading?
I'd like to know that myself. The location tracker's out. Think it's safe to say they're planning quite the stunt.
Right. Olive's there now.
Should we send the armory?
The search area's too wide.
Maybe Garrett could help us?
Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza.
You hear that?
I don't have a good feeling about this, boss.
I'll speak to Garrett. You can do a little groundwork for me, Travis.
Word gets around. Imagine the commotion once the Conservatives hear about this.
Work your charms on them, Travis. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, boss. Let's settle this squabble.
Looks like we'll be skipping lunch then. Never mind. Let's just try to find out what Jansen's up to and... Huh?
Speed eating. You get used to it in my line of work. We should get to the residential district. Garrett will be at home.
Can
We
do,
made
will
some new
do.
friends.
Indeed. Okay. I'm trying to remember what they were talking about. Like, what were they doing that require... Like, okay, so they're fighting Mobius in some form. So they're trying to take on Mobius somewhere, somehow.
This way.
I don't think they're dumb enough that they, like, ignore their capabilities entirely to just go fight Mobius, but...
Yes, he was trying to scrounge a transport off me. I told him no. Didn't ask what he'd do with it.
I see.
Okay, then maybe it's not fighting Mobius. Maybe it's just this guy being bitter about Mobius. Then again, they did react in that way, too.
But whatever it was, I guess they went and did it anyway. Or you wouldn't be here asking about it. Every ruddy last candidate got together and went against their orders. Insane. It's like Shania all over again.
Or rather, maybe Shania was the trigger for all this. Maybe Jansen and the others are doing this because of what she did.
Huh?
They realized that no matter how good the defenses were, the downfall could still come from within. And if they don't act, there's no future. If you see it like that, it's not hard to understand.
But what are they trying to do right now? We still don't have a clue. They aren't selling the city out, though. You get that, don't you?
If they're trying to help, it's a pretty dumb stunt to pull. How childish can you get?
Oh my goodness, you're not helping by dwelling on that. You don't even know what the stunt is, I gotta be honest, so...
Garrett.
Or does he know and he's not saying?
I just don't want to watch them fail. All that blood, sweat, tears, pain. It does no good if they throw it all away. Why is that so hard to understand? We need to teach them about the past and help them make the right choices before disaster happens. That's our responsibility as adults. Right, Monica?
I understand how you feel.
You have to... It's good to learn from people's past mistakes. It's also good to learn from your own mistakes. It varies from lesson to lesson, right?
But Jansen's crew aren't fighting for victory or glory here. Right now, they just want to do something that won't leave them with regret.
Absolute army cack.
Yeah, maybe so. But would you rather they were mindless, obedient automatons? How's that different to being controlled by Mobius?
What?
We need to get through to them so that we can teach them how to get back on their feet after they fail. We've seen a little more of this life than them. And as you say, it's our job to help them understand that.
Well, well. What a surprise to hear the Elder talking like a parent for a change.
Picked it up from my dad. It's how he raised me, now I think about it.
Yes, I can see that.
Anyway, thanks for your time, Garrett.
Don't mention it. Sorry I couldn't be more use.
Okay, it'll be what it is. So we just start looking.
Okay, back to square one.
Miss Vandam, I was just on duty. I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything.
No problem. Continue.
I've got some information about the location of that transport. Kryto was talking about Corn Island.
Corn Island, you say?
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you.
Maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be pulling us into a trap, but she might.
My husband was there 14 years ago. He went out on a mission to collect ether. That's where he lost his life.
What? That's...
If they're heading to the deepest level, then they're in trouble.
Interesting. So maybe, like, quite literally, this is they didn't want to tell her because they knew it would affect her emotionally?
Even if they're sure of themselves.
We've got to get to Corn Island.
Okay, yeah, can do.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Yeah, so that's how they're doing. Of course. Of course, of course. Okay.
They aren't here.
You think they went further? Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a big, pit full of spiders that I remember being really high level here.
Mimi, over there.
Oh no.
We've got to help. Hurry, there's still time.
Roger.
Yep, okay, yeah. Just start running down the place.
Johnson! Everyone!
Okay, we're in the area at least.
No chance. Everyone all right?
What?
Monica?
Hey, look at us without our eye patches on.
We got you. No time to play with you, I'm afraid. Out of the way!
Let's go.
Upon this sword!
Oh, that was a fun place for the overkill to hit. Yeah. Starting to get, I think I'm starting to really, get better at that at the hard level.
We're so sorry.
Disobeying orders, stealing a transport. In the end, you're all safe, so I suppose there's that to be thankful for.
That wasn't too difficult to fight anyways.
But what in the hell were you thinking?
It was for the city. We thought we could seize the loot, maybe use it to beef up our defense.
Even if we can't beat Ouroboros, we can still fight.
Monica, our duty is to protect the city from our enemies.
And I mean, we got the feeling that we didn't really matter to you. Like we weren't real candidates.
The way you all just fought, it easily surpassed even our top veterans. But not even the great Guernica Vandam could stand up to the horrors we're facing. They'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you were to lose your lives needlessly, you'd leave behind more sadness. I don't want any of you to forget that. Olive, I'm gonna need a report. So when can I get it?
Tomorrow?
I want it today. Get these supplies stowed away. Also, I expect a written apology from all of you. 50 pages.
50?
Not enough?
You even have enough things to talk about in 50 pages?
In the very near future, we're gonna need about everything you can give us. Until then, you need to prepare.
Bud, you're out there on the front line, putting yourself in harm's way. At least let us handle the rear. Please, just trust us.
You little.
When my brother died, on the day that you were made elder, I decided, I pledged never to leave you alone. I would not let you end up like him.
Oh, his brother-in-law.
And so, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Somehow.
Unbelievable. That's why you nearly threw your life away.
It's because I love you.
I assume it's family.
If you're going to tell us to survive, well then, you should be following your own advice.
Jansen.
I'll bet you probably only thought of me as a little brother or a friend. But I think I know you better than anyone.
Oh!
What?
Hold on, did he just...
Wait, what?
Just what?
Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. It implied that he's the brother of her late husband. Right? What?
What now? Just be quiet.
What?
Jansen.
This is weird.
I'm sorry. You see, right now,
You don't have to say anything now. It's just, I needed to get that across. Instead, when the fighting's done, maybe we could talk this over with each other some more?
I'm your superior officer.
Yeah, but when Mobius are gone, ranks won't mean a thing. Please, just think it over.
What? Okay, what? Either he's the brother of her late husband, or his brother was with her late husband on that It's weird. I mean, the latter's less weird, but they're both still sort of weird.
Dude, nice one!
Were you scared?
Shut it.
I don't fucking know what's happening there. It's so weird.
Anyway, should we go?
It's gonna be tough getting that stuff out of the cave.
Snuff it. I'll help you out.
Me too.
Time for big treasure hunt.
What the fuck was that?
Wow, I've never seen you pull a face like that before.
What kind of face, exactly?
Like a turkey and eating a black liver bean.
What?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can't.
I have certain duties to uphold as Elder. I've got to head the army, win the future. So, I just thought I could put off everything else until the world to come.
Well, maybe this is a good opportunity. Just talk to him. Tell him what kind of a future you want in this world to come. Mother, Elder, can't say I understand what those really mean. If you look to the future, you can become whoever you want to be. In the wise words of a certain someone.
Touché.
You should be who you want to be too.
A life after war, eh? Maybe there is.
It's better than the alternative option of someone who knows war so innately that when they get removed from war, what do they have left to do? Where's their value? That sort of thing, right? When the war is done and over. Oh, that was short and sweet. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'll do another one. Because that wasn't as long as I thought it would be.